Hi there. Today in this video, I am going to show you how you can build complete WordPress website on localhost, step-by-step tutorial for beginners. If you don't know what WordPress is a free and open source content management system, built in PHP. We're going to build this website in few simple steps, and using all free resources. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Now first let's see the end result, how it will look. To install WordPress, we need to install Xampp. So let's download it quickly. Download the latest version. Click download and it will start downloading. Download is now complete. Now let's install it. Installation process is done. To locate where you installed the software, in the search bar type Xampp. Right-click and select Open File Location. I am going to copy and paste it on desktop. Always remember, whenever you start the Xampp server, always turn on these two services, otherwise it will not work. Xampp has now successfully started. Now we need to create a database for our WordPress installation and how you can access your databases. So let's do it right now. In the search bar type localhost to open Xampp dashboard. Click phpMyAdmin. And this is where all your database will be created and WordPress will be installed. Now to create a database, on the left sidebar, click New, type in the database name. You need to remember the name because we're going to need this later. Your database is now successfully created. Now let's install a WordPress zip file by going to their website. WordPress is now successfully downloaded. I am going to minimize it for a second. I am currently in the Xampp installed directory. You need to extract WordPress files inside of htdocs folder, so that you can access it online. Right-click and select Extract. It's now extracted. This is the extracted folder. You can rename the folder if you want for your easy remembrance. I am going to leave it as it is. Now we need to install WordPress on the database we just created. To install it, open your browser and type localhost/WordPress. If you renamed the folder earlier, you need to type that name instead of WordPress. Now select your language and click Continue. Here enter the database name you created earlier. Enter username, root. Leave the password field empty. Click Submit. Now enter your site title. Create username and password for your site with which you will access your WordPress dashboard. After filling the details, click Install WordPress. WordPress is now live. Click Login. Whenever you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, in the search bar, type localhost/wordpress/wp-admin. Enter your login credentials. Congratulations, you're now in your WordPress dashboard. You can build and fully customize your website from here. Now let's take a look on our website how it looks. To check, hover on the site title on top left corner, and click Visit Site. Now let's change our site's theme completely to make it look better. To change, go back to your dashboard. On the left sidebar, hover on Appearance, and click Themes. There are some pre-installed themes, but we don't need them. To install a new theme, click Add New. Now type Ocean WP. Click Install. Click Activate. Let's take a look. Cool. Our site's theme is now completely changed. But we need to customize it further. To customize, we need some plugins. So to install plugins, hover on Plugins, and click Add New. First we need a page builder. In the search bar, type Elementor. Here it is. Click Install. It has 5 million plus active installation. Impressive. Click Activate. It's now installed. You can also watch the video, how you can get started with Elementor. We need another plugin, called Essential Add-ons for Elementor. So let's install it too. Now let's configure this plugin. These are the settings for the plugin. Click Next. Here select all widgets you need. I need all widgets, so I am selecting all. Click Next. I am skipping this step cause I don't want to integrate templately. I clicking Next. These are extensions for this plugin, so go ahead install if you want. Just click Finish, and you're done. If you take a look on the website now, it's just ridiculous. There's this random post. Custom sidebar. There's no logo. No menus at all. So let's set up logo and site menu. Let's fix this. First we need to create a menu. To create a menu we need to create pages. So to create pages, go back to Dashboard. Hover on Pages, and click in New. I am going to name the first page Home. Most important step. On the right sidebar, under the Page Attributes, select Full Width. When you select Full Width, the sidebar will be disabled. Now just click Publish. I am going to create 2 more pages quickly. As you can see, we successfully created 3 pages. I am going to delete these 2 sample pages that WordPress gives us by default. Now if we take a look at the website, you'll see we added 3 pages, but they're not appearing here. It's because we didn't create a menu yet. So to create it, go back to Dashboard. Hover over on Appearances, and click on Menus. Here name your menu and click Create. Menu is created. If you see on left side, under the Pages section, you can see the 3 pages we created earlier. So to add these pages on menu, click Select All. And click Add. You can rearrange the items just like you want. At the bottom select Main Menu. Now click Save Menu. Now if you take a look on the website, you'll see the menu now. Now it's time to change our site's logo. So let's do it now. Go back to Dashboard. Hover over on Appearance, click Customize. From here, scroll down and click on Header option. Click on Logo. Now click on Select Logo button to upload your business logo. You can crop your logo here if you want. I am gonna select Skip Cropping option. Your logo is set but it's too big. So let's adjust it quickly. From Sidebar, there is an option called Max Width. Adjust the width from there. "180 looks promising. Logo is all set. Now let's change site's identity. To change it, go back and click Site Identity. If you don't know what site identity is, it's the title and icon that appears on the Browsers tab. Let's change it too. I am going to change the tagline. Now select the site icon which you want to appear. This is how it will look. When you click Publish, it will save the changes. Cool. Now I want to remove the page title, and I want to change the fonts and colors. To change it, go back. Scroll down and select General Options. Click on Page Title. From the Style drop-down, set it to Hidden. Cool. Now our page title is disabled. Now to change font, go back, click on Typography. Click on Body. In the Font Family drop-down, select the font according to your desire. I want to make it bold, so in Font Weight, I'm going to select Medium. This looks better. Now let's change the hover color. Go back. Click on General Options again. Click on General Styling. Now select the primary color to change the hover. Great. Tweak the setting according to your need. I want to add top bar too. To edit, go back. Click on Top Bar. Click on General. Click on Enable if it isn't already. I am going to change the background color to make it visible. Now it's visible. Let's add stuff here. Go back. Click on Content. You can add text here. You can also select template if you have one. Go back. Now add social media links on top bar. Select Enable. I am going to change the icon's color to make it visible. Now scroll down and add links to your social media accounts. I am going to reverse the hover color. Oh, one last thing, I'm going to add the bottom border for this section. Also, I am going to disable the footer widgets for now. We'll enable it later. Now if you click on Publish, the header section will make a lot sense now. The header section is now complete. Finally, let's start building our homepage. Now let's start building our homepage. To open Page Builder, go back, hover on Pages and select All Pages. Now under Homepage click Edit with Elementor. If you don't see this option, click on Edit and then click on Edit with Elementor. It will take us to our page builder, so we can start building. Now we can start building. On the left sidebar, these are the widgets that we can use to create our page. Here, when you click on the plus icon, it will give you option to select how many columns you want to add. I am adding single column. You can tweak this section settings. Now I want to add picture in background of this section and add text. So go to Style tab. You can add color if you want. But I am adding an image. Click on Add Image icon. Image is added, but if you notice, the image is not visible because the section is too small to see. To make it visible, let's add stuff here. To add stuff, click on this Rubik's Cube looking icon. Now drag and drop the heading widget inside this section. The widget is added. Now you can change its text, color, fonts and all that stuff. Let's duplicate it to add another heading. Right-click on the pencil icon, and select Duplicate. It will duplicate the heading. There is a lot of space between these headings. To adjust this space, click on this Edit Column icon to adjust. From here, adjust the in-between space from the second last item by entering distance number. 5 is enough. That's better. Now let's edit color and all that stuff. To edit the font family, click on the Heading Edit button. You can change any settings you want for a heading. You can add link to it. You can align item to right left. Now click on Style tab. Change the text color by selecting the option. Click on Typography option to change the font family. Now click on the other heading option to edit it. Now let's fix the position of the image. To adjust, click on this Edit section option. Change its position to center. Select Fixed Attachment if you want. It will fix the image on its spot and it will not move, even if you scroll. Set No Repeat from here. And size to cover to adjust any resolution. Now if you see, the image is visible now. But we need more spacing. To add spacing inside this section, click on Advanced tab. If you see, there is this padding option where we can adjust the inner spacing. It's setting spacing from all direction. So to add different spacing, click this gray Unlink option to unlink the values, and enter different value for each direction. Looks good. Now I want to add another heading and a call to action button. Let's add it now. Editing for the button is same too. In the text option, type in the text you want to show on the button. You can change alignment. You can also adjust size of the button and add icon to it. You can also adjust the position of icon if you want it to appear before or after text. Add icon spacing if you want. I am going to set the button size to medium. This way it looks good and prominent. Now in the Style tab, you can change the font family, colors just like we did for heading widgets. Now let's add hover color. You can not only change the text color on hover but also background color. It does not look good. So I am just changing the text color. First let's save our previous work. You can also add animation to the button, so when you hover on the button, it plays that animation. There are these different animations to choose from. Now let's make the button rounded. To make it rounded, add border radius to it. You can also add shadow to the button. There's pretty much everything to customize. We're done for the hero section. Now let's add services section. I am going to add 4 columns. You can edit each individual column itself. Now I am going to add icon box widget in the first column. You can edit the icon, the text and also the heading. For icon, you can either select framed style for stacked 1. I am going to name this service, Website Tutorials. In the Style tab I am going to change the font family, colors and gap between each item. Now I am going to copy the column and paste 4 times. I am going to add some padding to the section. Now I am going to add background color to this section. So I am going to add background color to each individual widget itself. Let's copy the color code. And add some padding around this column too. Now I am going to paste this style to every column. Fantastic. One last thing. Let's add a heading on top of this. But first I am going to add bottom margin to hero section. With this, I am going to add divider widget. One thing you can also do, is that you can add icon in between the divider, and you can also add text. But I am going to make it simple. And we pretty much done with this services section too. Earlier we created the hero section and the services section. Now let's create a gallery section for our website. I am going to copy the heading and paste it here. But first I am going to add bottom margin to services section. Now I am just gonna change the text. Here I am going to add the gallery widget. Now I am just going to click on plus icon to add the images. Make sure one thing. The images must be of same resolution, otherwise it will disturb the layout. Add caption if you want. Now if you see there is too much distance between the images, so let's fix it. I am going to change the image size to 300 by 300. Now you can either add link to it, make it 3 column or 2 column. Select Lightbox to yes. It will open the image in a pop-up. Like this. Now let's add some space between the images. In the Style tab, I am just changing the spacing to custom. Now it looks pretty good. Let's preview it. Awesome. Now it's the last step for our homepage. We need to add Instagram feed to our homepage and we need a plugin to do that. So let's add the plugin quickly. In the search bar type Instagram, and the plugin should appear. This is the plugin. It has 1 million plus active installs. Pretty impressive. Install and activate it. Here we need to configure this plugin. Click on this big button which says connect the Instagram account. Click on personal if you have a personal account, but make sure it's not private. Click allow. Click connect this account. My account is successfully connected. Here you can select when do you want this plugin to scan for new post. Go to Customize tab. Here you can change the background color, width, height, layout and stuff like that. Now we just need to add the shortcode to our homepage. Click on Display Your Feed tab. Copy the shortcode. Let's go back to our homepage. I am going to take shortcode widget for this. Now just paste the shortcode you copied. Simply click on Update and you'll see it. Excellent. Now we just need to add heading and bottom margin. And we're done. Now let's add footer. If you remember, we disabled the footer widgets in the beginning so we can enable it later. Now it's time to enable it. So go to Appearances, click Customize. Scroll down and click on Footer widget. Click to enable it. Now click on Footer bottom and enable it too. I am going to change the copyright text. Also text color to white. Click on Publish and exit out of there. Now hover on Appearances and click Widgets. Here you can see we have 4 columns available for footer. Let's add widgets here. You can either drag and drop to their position, also you can click this icon and select where you want this widget to be displayed. In first column, I want to display logo, let's add image widget. Select your image. You can add link to it too. In the second column I am going to add the Pages widget. In the third column I am going to add the Instagram widget, and in the last one, I am going to add the calendar widget. Now we just need to add About Us page, and the Contact Us page. So let's do it too. In your Pages section, under the About Us page, click on Edit with Elementor. Now we need to add a template. Click on this file icon. Here you can see, Elementor comes with its own templates. But we need to add our own. If you click on My Templates tab, you'll see I've already uploaded the file. So to upload it, click on this Upload File icon. And select your file. Make sure the file must be in JSON format. After uploading, click Insert. Click Yes. And now you can edit each and every element from here. If you get a layout similar to this, just click the gear icon in bottom left corner. Under Page Layout, select Full Width, and you will be good. Similarly, you need to do with the contact page. Before we upload the file in Contact Us page, we need a plugin to create our Contact Us form. So let's do it too. In Plugins section, search for Contact Form 7. Install and activate it. If you see, this plugin comes with a demo contact form also. Click at it. You'll see that these are the fields we need in our contact form. So we'll use it. To use it, copy the shortcode from here. Now in the Contact Us page, after you uploaded your template completely, just paste the shortcode where you want to display. Drag and drop Contact Form 7 widget and select your form. And you're done.